Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people. I love y'all, and I'm in love with you. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Yo. Put where you're from, put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Chris, what up? Truth and Thought. Orlando, what up? Caden, roll the corn. Jerry L, roll the corn. Eb, Flint. We know the truth now. Chris, what up? Appreciate you, bro. California, Ty Mary, what up? What up, though? Detroit, Tone Loke, what up, bro? Fort Worth, Texas. Roll the corn. Clover, South Carolina. Tone Loke, appreciate you, bro. Roll the corn. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from, and put the corn in the chat. If you on YouTube, hit the like button, put a comment, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Rastaman, what up? Roll the corn. Stone Mountain, Georgia, King James, beautiful place. South Carolina, 843. Roll the corn. Empress Kaja, roll the corn. Appreciate it, Empress. Okay. Today, we're going to talk about the land of Punt. Atlanta, what up? Roll the corn, bow my head to my people because I love you and I'm in love with you. Roll the corn before we get started. We're going to talk about the land of Punt today, right? A lot of people try to say Punt is in, the south part of Africa. That's what they try to say, right? They try to say the black land is Egypt and the red land is outside of Egypt, which is the red people, which is the Puntites, right? They're trying to say the Puntites are from Africa, but I think otherwise because the receipts don't go along with it, right? The receipts don't go along with it. Kenobi, what up? Randy 3000, roll the corn. Wake up in the chat. Wake up in the chat. Wake up in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. King James, appreciate that. Right? So, we're going to get into this. We're going to get into this right here. Now, to start this off, Bottom of Cali, what up? Raw Energy, what up, bro? Now, to start this off, I'm going to go back to the same receipt because Minnesota, what up? Roll the corn. I'm going to go back to the same receipt, right? The Minoans, right? Carried corn across the Atlantic. Corn and metals across the Atlantic. I want y'all to understand. The Minoans, the Cretans, the Kelftua carried corn and metals across the Atlantic. This is where you got to start the information in, because you got to set the tone of where these people are coming from, right? You got to set the tone of where the people are coming from. Minoans is the Kelftua, the Cretans, brought corn and metals across the Atlantic from upper Michigan and Isle Royale. Now keep that in your mind. Keep that in your mind, because this is where the Punt information connects to these people who left Lake Michigan, mound builders of the Mississippi River, come down the Mississippi River and go to other places around the world. Now, Minoans. See it right there? Minoans. Roll the corn. See it? Minoans, corn and metals. Native copper. Now, watch this right here. Watch this right here. This when it get deep right here. We know the truth now. Watch this. Now I know. Oh, here we go right here. Watch this. Here we go right here. Hold on. Now, roll the corn. Chiefs of Punt. Let me find this receipt. Chiefs of Punt. Roll the corn. Let me get this. Now remember the Minoans now. Remember the Minoans. It's on one of the receipts. Right here. Okay. The Minoans brought corn and metals to Egypt, right? Now, watch this. The Puntites, arrival by ship on the left, right? Puntites. The Kelftua are Cretan type. Kelftua, Cretan type. Let's start over. Let's start over. Roll the corn. Because I got to show y'all the whole thing. You got to understand that these people are talking about some people that came from over here in the ancient texts that they would not tell us. But we're going to put it all together right here. Hold on. Let me get my last receipt together. Let me get my last receipt. Okay. This is what I want y'all to understand. This is what I want y'all to understand. These are the Kelftua, Cretans, Minoans, bringing tribute to Egypt. You see it? The Kelftua, Cretans, Minoans, bringing tribute to Egypt. Where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Cretans, Minoans, Kelftua, all the same people, different names. See how they look? You see how they look, right? See how they look? Now, Cretans, Kelftua, Minoans, melanated, copper-colored, brown-skinned people with gold, bringing incense, gold, all this type of stuff over there. Look at them. Now, let's get a little deeper. Let's go back. Minoans, bringing corn and copper across the Atlantic. You see it? Minoans, Atlantic Ocean, corn and copper, the Cretans. You see it? I want y'all to understand what I'm trying to show you now. Roll the corn. Now let's go here. The Puntites. The Puntites. Who do they look like? Cretans, Kelftua. You see it? Do you see it? corn. We know the fucking truth now. We know the truth now. These are our people on these ships bringing in these goods to Egypt. What's there right there? What is there right there? There might be corn right there. What the hell is that? You see it? Right there. Bro, roll the corn. When they say the land of Punt, now I'm finna get deep. I'm just gonna give y'all some background. I'm gonna give y'all some background on the land of Punt. The land of Punt is the ancestors' land. The land of Punt is the... Y'all want me to start over? Anybody new in the chat? I can start over real quick. Put a 2 in the chat if you want me to start over real quick. Because I want y'all to understand, I want y'all to remember this. Okay. I want y'all to remember this now. I want y'all to remember this. Do not forget this. Teach this. Show this. It cannot be debunked. They tripping. The historians is lying and tripping and making shit up and trying to hide the fact that we brung all exotic goods to the Nile. And other places too, and I'm going to show you that. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Now let me show y'all before I get started who we talking of, who we speaking about. Who are we speaking of? Right? Hold on, let me get that receipt. This was an old one. Put the coin in the chat, all the new people in the chat. Roll the coin. Now these people, now we're gonna have to, they're gonna have to change. This history got to change, y'all. The history must change. The history is so much of a lie, it's crazy. So much of a lie. Where is the receipts? All right, I'm gonna start over. Hold on, y'all. Now, let's start over. Let's start over now. Pay close attention to the names and the people, right? Here go the people on the walls in Egypt. The Kefti, the Keftua, the Cretan, the Minoans, bringing tributes to Egypt. On the tomb walls of Amenhotep and Tutmosis, right? See that? On the wall, 18th dynasty. Cretans, Minoans, Keftur, looking just like us. Looking just like us now. Mound builders. These people are mound builders. Roll the coin. These are mound builders. They built mounds in Greece. Go to Greece and look up the Minoans or the Cretans and look at the mound with the cross on it, just like the Mississippian. Keftur, Cretans, Minoans in Egypt bringing gifts. Brown-skinned, melanated people. Let's keep going. The role of the Minoans is bringing corn and metal across the Atlantic from Lake Michigan in Isle Royale. You see that? Same people now. These the mound builders. Minoans. Same people. Lake Michigan bringing corn and metals across the Atlantic from the Great Lakes. Let's keep going. Now, in Egypt, they speak of the Puntites, right? The Puntites arriving by boat. What kind of clothes they got on? Who they look like? The Keftua or the Cretan? You see it at the bottom? Do you see it at the bottom? Roll the coin. Do you see it? Now, either quite Egyptian or virtually of Keftua or Cretan type also have different personal details. Different personal details. Keftua, Cretans, Puntites. This is the land of Punt. Let's keep going. This is the land of Punt. Now let's get deeper. Shout out to Casey Macon for these receipts. Shout out to Casey Macon. Puntites and Africans. Yo, shout out to Casey Macon. Yeah, throwing the lob. All I got to do is go grab it and LeBron James that motherfucker. Woo. All I got to do is catch the lob and run it because it's already there. Why are they speaking of Puntites and Africans? Different people. Different people. Not the same. The general appearance of Puntites in the temple of Hatshepsut, right? Their skin is the same color of that of the, talking about the Egypt, whatever. But watch, they're going to change that up. Watch this. The Puntites were not black Africans. All of them were melanated, but the Puntites were not black Africans. Hold on. I thought the land of Punt was in Africa. Hold on. Somebody lying. Somebody lying. Somebody is a motherfucking lie. The Puntites is not black Africans. Who the hell is that? Let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. The characteristic traits of Africans, on the contrary, exhibit some features which are peculiar to them alone and others which also find elsewhere. Right? Hold on. This shit is crazy. When Puntites and Africans are depicted on one and the same monument, care is taken to bring out the physical difference between them. Africans, Puntites. Puntites were not black Africans. Puntites look like the Keftua. Hold on now. Now let me give you a background on the land of Punt so y'all can understand what I'm saying. Egyptians said Punt is the land of the ancestors. God's land. Yes. Land of the ancestors, God's land. Paradise. Land of milk and honey. Interesting. I'm just going on what the Egyptians said. Punt is the land of their ancestors, and it looked like paradise. It's not the desert. Punts are not black Africans. What kind of people are they? Roll the coin. Let's keep going. The primitive inhabitants of Egypt were savages who were without tillage or government. They lived in huts of reed until a race of a different descent and color settled among them. Egyptians described the foundation of their culture that who these other people brought: Osiris, Isis, Amun, who was Cush. Okay. Now we understand what the fuck went on. We understand what went on now. Roll the coin. Like I told y'all, we pulled up on primitive Africans who were without tillage. What is tillage? What is tillage? Put it in the chat. The Africans were without tillage. What is that? I'll wait. Agriculture. Roll the motherfucking corn. Now, the primitive inhabitants of Egypt were savages who were without tillage or any type of chief. They ain't got no type of government until a race of a different descent and color settled among them and brought Osiris, Isis, Amun, and Cush. Roll the corn. You see it? Do you see it? People appear already civilized. They had brick buildings and picture writing. Oh, shit. Brick buildings and picture writing. What is the picture writing? Put it in the chat. What is the picture writing? Put it in the chat. For all these people trying to act like they don't know what the hell going on. Paleo motherfucking Hebrew. Pictoglyphs, Paleo Hebrew. I told y'all we took that language to Africa. I told y'all, roll the corn. I don't come to play all this lying and making up information and acting like we ain't gods and nature's chosen people from over here. Y'all can stop it. That shit gonna die today. We want our country back. We damn near want Egypt back, nigga. We might go over there and get some of the Nile back. We built the motherfucker. Roll the corn. I want Mississippi and the damn Nile back. Get all you hunter-gatherers off the land. I can't teach it no better. I want all of it back. Yeah, everything on Mississippi River, Southeast, I want Egypt, I want Samaria, I want all that shit back. Because it's all our people, I'm telling you. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how they created you, made you an alien. I'm going to show you how they made your culture an alien culture because they was primitive. Do what you got to understand. Egypt ain't always been Egypt. Samaria ain't always been Samaria. It was primitive black Africans over there with no tillage and no government and nothing, and no buildings and no goddamn language. Okay, somebody said it's cap. Let's keep going. People appear already civilized. They had brick buildings and picture writing. The first race who say Hamitic and all that gave progress, have made, that race that was over there had made no progress in 6,000 years. Cushites became the masses of ancient Egypt, right? These Berbers arrived nomads, ignorant of letters and signs. Berbers arrived as nomads, ignorant of letters and signs. All you Berber, Moorish ass, stupid motherfucker. I told y'all our ancient culture gave y'all new culture, which y'all didn't create the brick building. Y'all didn't create the language. Y'all ain't made nothing. This receipt right here is so damn powerful that it might crack the internet. Berbers arrived as nomads in Egypt, entirely ignorant of letters and science. But you want to be a Berber. You want to be a Moor. You damn fool. They ain't build no Europe. We built Europe. We built Africa too. Because I can link all this shit up together. Who are these people I just showed you got the corn and the copper coming to the Nile, civilizing motherfuckers? The Berber didn't do it. The Berber got his language from us. Africans had nothing going on, people. Egypt was full of savages with no tillage or government. Until these people pulled up doing what? What they were doing? Building brick buildings with a pictoglyph language. Y'all better screenshot that. Quit playing. Okay, let's go. Now, pictoglyph languages. Okay, roll the coin. Interesting. Sound like Paleo Hebrew to me. It would sound like truth now. I don't know what it sound like nobody else. The chiefs of Punt. They were chiefs, big dog, not pharaohs. Punts had chiefs, nigga, building mounds. Not pharaohs, they had chiefs. Something interesting about these Puntites. Damn, they got corn, they chiefs. Damn, something ain't right. Roll the coin. Something ain't right. Let's keep going. Something is definitely not right. Roll the coin. The relevant portion of the text after his return in safety from Punt, right? From Punt. See this? You see the X? You see the plow? You see that plow? See the plow right there? Puntite Stella? See the plow? See the Unk? Who bought them that shit? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Where y'all get all that from, big dog? The first Cushites with the plow? Okay. Roll the coin. First Cushites with the plow. Okay. This is a Hebrew A. This became the A in Hebrew. Come on now. Let's keep looking over there. We're going to find something. Let's keep on looking. Roll the coin. We're going to find something. Is that corn? I could be tripping, but is that corn right there? What the hell is that? What is this? Is that corn or am I tripping or is grapes? Is grapes? Grapes or corn? Grapes or corn? Y'all let me know. Pine cone? Oh, okay. Not sure. Pine cone, grapes. Oh, okay. We're going to keep going. Roll the coin. We're going to keep going. That's a receipt I was checking out. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep looking. We're just going to keep looking. Right? Tombs of Kush. Okay. Copper-colored people. Look like us. First Cushites. Brown-skinned copper people. Let's keep going. Here go the Minoans. The Minoans and the Keftua. Bringing gifts necklaces, gold to Egypt. Let's keep looking at them. Here's the Minoans. Is that corn? I don't know. It's on a plate. I don't know. What the hell is that? Is that corn? I could be tripping now. That's barley? I don't know. It's on a plate. Say zoom out. I don't know. I'm going to keep searching this. We're just going to keep looking. Okay, let's look at some more. Let's go look. Let's keep looking. What's that? What's that right there? What's that right there? I don't know. Somebody tell me. Interesting. Interesting. An eggplant? Eggplant, huh? Oh, that's a yellow eggplant? Okay. Okay, let's keep going. I'm just looking in the walls of these areas. Now, there go your hoe. There go your plow, right there. Egypt called Tamari the land of the hoe. Egypt called Tamari the land of the hoe, people. The first people over there got that hoe and that plow. Interesting. We're going to get a little deeper than this, though. Roll the coin. Land of the hoe. Hoes. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's keep looking. Now, we all know that they got something to do with Paleo-Hebrew. Let's go look here. Let's look here. What's that? What the hell is that? Y'all tell me. I ain't going to even tell. What is this? What's on the necklace? What's on the necklace? I know that ain't no damn corn necklace. Ain't nowhere in the hell. In Egypt, Nubia, Kush. Okay. I'm just going through receipts now. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Let's go back here. Let's go back right here. Something here I want to show y'all. Now, actual arrival of Puntites in Egypt, since their presentation has been generalized or Egyptianized, right? Such stock portrayals of foreigners depicted with intermixed and elaborated features of Egyptians and other cultures have been observed elsewhere. Similar scenes during these reigns. Foreigners. What is it? Foreigners? That's crazy. Actual arrival of the Puntites, they were foreigners? Okay. Let's keep looking. Foreigners, huh? Now let's go back to ancient America. Let's go back to ancient America. The land of the hoe, right? Mound builders, made and used in many parts of the world. Plows, exactly like those of mound builders made and used in many parts of the world. Ancient plows, right? In the mounds. Same plows they found in other parts of the world. Why? People grew corn on a large scale. Plows exactly like those of mound builders made and used in many parts of the world. The plow, the land of the plow. Who created the plow? Tamari created the plow. Because you know how I know Tamari created the plow? because Tamari is the name translated to the land of the hoe. Let's keep going. The plow didn't come from there. Let's go back a little farther in time. Let's go back a little farther in time. Roll the coin. Let's go back. Let's go to Samaria. Let's go to Samaria, right? With all this lying going on. In the beginning, giant alien gods from Nibiru had to do work of men during early settlement period. The plow. You draw furrows, corn rows with the plow. What does your furrowing matter to me? Now, why are they talking about aliens bringing the plow from Nibiru to Mesopotamia? This is a damn lie. Because this is the same culture as the Cushites. Same culture. They're calling them aliens because they are taller than them. They stronger than them. They smarter than them. They barbarians. These people are intellectual. They're not from another planet. They're from another land that is more civilized than y'all. Then y'all make up a story about Nibiru and giants. But we was already bigger than y'all because the mounds got taller people than everybody else in the world in America. This is where they come from. Let's keep going. This is where they come from. Look, Enlil finally hands the plow over to earthlings to endure their workloads forced upon modern man farming, sheeping. Okay. Roll the coin. Enlil passed the plow, huh? Roll the coin. This is agriculture knowledge, people. Because Enlil is in the sky, the Puntites star constellation. He got the hoe in his hand in the sky. This is mythology. But what makes this so powerful? Our people were way bigger than they ass. Why? Because we were well nourished. We were the original people of the planet. Earthlings. Why are they saying Enlil, the teaching of Enlil's people is alien, and we giving the knowledge over to the earthling? Don't you see it? He hands the plow over to the earthling to endure the work load forced upon the modern man. This is our people going over there, giving their ass the plow, teaching y'all astrology to get y'all sorry ass to work. This ain't no alien story. This is us. This is where we mix with these hunter-gatherers. If somebody in my chat steady saying cap, and you finna go put a cap on your head. Blocked. Roll the coin. Now, think about this. I am mankind's faithful farmer. Right? To perform my festival in the fields in the harvest month. These ain't no aliens. What they know about the harvest? Do an alien harvest crops in Nibiru? No. These are Tamaricans. And I'm finna show y'all. Now, put what we know to the information. Okay. The people who came to the Nile were taller than everybody else, bro. The people who came to Samaria were taller than everybody. These the giants, the so-called giants, the 7-foot motherfuckers found in the mounds all over America. Same bloodline of people. Came over there on a boat, bro, and taught these hunter-gatherers how to use the plow. How to farm, how to herd. When is the harvest? Hunter-gatherer? I'm a faithful farmer. Now, that's a plow, people. That is a plow. He handed a plow over to the regular people, over to the people who was already on the land with no knowledge. Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. Had to do the work of men. In the beginning, giant alien gods from Nibiru. Cap. These are giant human beings from America. That's who they is. These ain't no goddamn aliens from no Nibiru. These are giant, well-nourished, astrology, agriculture teaching human beings mixing in with humanoids over there in Mesopotamia. That's what it is. Let's keep going. Alien giants taught mankind to form for the gods. Alien giants. Oh my God. These ain't no goddamn aliens. These are Timericans. I'm going to show you why I call them Timericans too. Stick with me. Stick with me. The king takes hold of the handles and harnesses my oxen to the yoke. The king. Why is he the king? Because he teaching people how to farm. It ain't because of no gold or no fucking silver. It's not materialistic. It's knowledge of agriculture. All the great high-ranking persons walked at my side. All the lands gazed at me in great admiration. The people watch me enjoy as I roll the corn. Because they never saw it before. These same giants that come out the mounds all over America. Same bloodline. Your ancestors still here today. We taught them people. Things we taught became the names of their countries, people. Afri. Europe. This shit come from these people. Let's keep going. These ain't no damn aliens. Now you see the difference? Earthlings take on burdensome yoke of hard labor, working for the alien giant gods. We are teaching the covenant with nature, people. I taught y'all the people from Timeri had a covenant with nature. We taught you how to feed your people. That is the key to life. That is the Ankh cross. That is the summer solstice. For what? Truth now? What is for? The harvest. Come on now. Stick with me. Roll the corn. Mud brick. Built mountains. Residents of giant alien gods. They built in the city of palaces. They built the palaces. The clay. Where they learned that shit from? Timeri. That's where they learned it from. We got mud brick everything over here. Roll the corn. We got mud brick structures in New Mexico, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado, mud brick all through the motherfucker. Mesa Verde, cliff dwellers, roll the corn. This is a building from Timeri when they got over there. I'm gonna link it all together in a minute. Stick with me. Gang of men plowing and sowing from the Babylonian seal impression. Now, hold on. Let's go back. Hold on. Something I missed. What is that? That's the earth cross, people. That is the earth cross. Who else got the earth cross? Who else uses the earth cross on their artifacts? Put it in the chat. I'll wait. The earth crop, the Mississippians, Hebrews. The Mississippian used the earth cross as their symbol. Zap people not old enough. That's a spinoff of the North American mound builders. We got it tattooed on our forehead in ancient times on the Mississippi River. This bloodline came from here. This bloodline came from here, people. Just like the other people on the Nile. That's the earth cross. The Mississippian got it on pottery, on their face, tattooed on their faces on pottery. It's on all the artifacts from the Mississippian mound builder. Right there. Why the hell is it in Samaria? Why is it in Samaria? Ask yourself that. Let's keep going. I want y'all to understand that now. Why is it over there? It don't supposed to be there. It's too far away. Same damn people. Let's keep going. Where was it? Right here? Shepherd later taught a bee to tend sheep for the alien gods. These are not aliens, bro. We are teaching these people about cattle and agriculture. That's why they are the list of kings. You see how these Arab people lied to you? You see how these Muslims lied to you? Muslim talking about aliens brought the knowledge and DNA and Billy Carson lying to you. These mound builders, bro. Same symbolism, same irrigation of the rivers, same date palm trees, same damn corn found on the Walker vase, and all. These are mound builders coming from another area of the world, civilizing the Euphrates River, making it the Fertile Crescent. Just like we made the Nile fertile. Same thing, same bloodline of people from a teaching of agriculture and astrology. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. The plow gang consists of 3 men. One depicted larger in size than the others is doubtless the chief. The one who is larger in size, that is the so-called giant from Timeri, a mound builder. He's larger in size than the others. He is teaching them agriculture. Over there in the Middle East. Come on now. Roll the corn. Feeding the tube or grain drill, which the seed was dropped into the furrow made by the plow. That's corn planting, bro. That's corn planting. You separate corn, people. You punch a hole, drop the corn, go up, punch a hole. That's a furrow. That's corn agriculture. Wheat and barley, you just throw that shit out there, man. Shit just grow ever, man. Corn, you punch holes and separate it with a furrow. Go research it. Then there go the drawing of the plow known as Alpu, the ox, in the inscription. What is that? Hebrew. The ox head is fucking Hebrew. Drawn in the inscription. Huh? See, quit playing. Stop playing. The animal drawing the plow. Known as Alpa the ox. That's the Hebrew teaching, people. Roll the corn. You must know that. The languages came from agriculture. Come on now. Mesopotamians were able to develop plows, yearly calendars to help them increase their yields, to increase the area of planting. Mesopotamia created dams, water carrying structures, irrigation systems, eliminating the need to plant near rivers. They try to say wheat and barley were raised, but it was corn growing over there too. And the writing system over there. Roll the corn. Architecture, math, agriculture, you see it? Transportation, and literature. That's what they brought to the table. The Epic of Gilgamesh is a star alignment story of a nude Orion and the sun going around the zodiac for agriculture. That's the Epic of Gilgamesh. The Epic of Gilgamesh is the sun rotating around the zodiac, and when Anu is lining up with the horizon, you get Enlil, Anu, and Enki. It's all agriculture teachings. Enki is in the underworld because of southern stars. Enlil is in the northern hemisphere, the plowman, the Puntites star constellation, and Anu is Orion along the earth plane, which is the horizon. Anu is equivalent to Osiris. Same thing, right? Same thing. It's all agriculture knowledge. Roll the corn. Here we go. Architecture, math, transportation, agriculture, literature. The framework. Master civilizations were built after they got there. This is how they look. So they be playing with you. They play with you. Acting like these ain't no melanated people. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. These ain't no damn Arabs. Let's keep going. Whoa. Hold on. What the hell? This is an ancient Sumerian. Now, I know y'all seen the Mayan bust somebody upside the head. See the axe? You seen the Mayan bust somebody upside the head? You seen the Egyptian bust somebody upside the head? You even seen the Mississippian artifact busting somebody upside the head. This is the same culture in different parts of the this bloodline is moving around the world. These are the people that evolved to build these grand buildings. It's in the Egyptian glyphs, it's in the Mayan glyphs, it's in the Olmec glyphs, it's in the Mississippian glyph also. But who was older? It's in the North American mound builders glyph also. Who older? North American mound builders. Older than them, Egypt, Mayans, Olmecs, all of them. You see the agriculture in his hand with the X. We got that is a adze, a X, stone axe with a wooden handle. They found thousands of these in the mounds, people. Thousands of them. They call celts and adze axes, right? This is our culture they teach you of that speak of aliens, but this is our real culture. Somebody was more advanced on the earth than everybody else. Roll the corn. These is not aliens. They is not aliens. Now, this is something else I've been studying right here, right? Talking about Kentucky. Now, look, I want y'all to read this, bro. Read this. Look, check this out. London Morning Chronicle says some type of slave owner or prisoners of war owner in America makes a practice of feeding swine with the dead bodies of their Negroes. New Orleans Republican. This is so powerful. I just had to show y'all that these people are unaliving our people, bro. Mixing it up with swine, feeding it to people. Pigs. These are the hunter-gatherers that we have to deal with. These are hunter-gatherers that we deal with, y'all. These people are not normal humans. I just ran across this in my research and I wanted to show y'all that. That is horrible. Horrible, horrible right there. Roll the corn. That's horrible. Let's get right here. Watch this now. A black man who votes the Republican ticket is a nigger. See it? Furthermore, he smells likewise. He has long heels. His shin bone is curved, and besides, his skull is thick, and his general appearance grows his nearer relationship to the apes than to the human family. But a black man who votes Democratic ticket is highly respectable Negro who adheres to his white Southern friends and has always borne a most excellent character. This is how they thought of us, people. This is crazy. This is wild. This is why I don't vote. This is why I don't vote right here. This stuff is not of our people. Republicans and Democrats and all of this is not of our people. This is not our culture. There's some horrible things I see when I research. And I don't normally show these type of receipts, but I got to show them. I got to show them, right? Now, Lexington, Kentucky. Watch this. Lexington, Kentucky. Watch this. They removed these stones and came others of singular appearance of stones in a natural state, the removal of which opened the mouth of the cave, deep, gloomy, and terrific as they suppose, right? There was something in Kentucky that they talked about was Egyptian. I'm going to show y'all. There is connected with the antiquities of this place a catacomb formed in the bowels of limestone rock about 15 below the surface of the earth in Lexington, Kentucky. A catacomb of melanated mummies, ancient town in Kentucky, Lexington. You see it? In a catacomb of the limestone. See that? Wide range of works and the quantity of ground it once occupied. Now, why are our people living in limestone rock, buried in a catacomb in limestone rock in a quarry in Kentucky? I'm going to show you why. These are the people that pulled the limestone out of the quarry and built buildings, people. These same quarries they speak of, where these people found in catacombs, are the same materials that built the Capitol building in Kentucky. Let's get deep now. Where they found these people at is the same quarry in Lexington, Kentucky that built buildings out of limestone in Kentucky. Crazy. Our people built them Capitol buildings. Our people built them Capitol buildings because we are buried where the material comes from that made them. But that's what they had. Catacomb is a burial site full of burials. Some type of ancient culture was there, burying their family in there. And the limestone that comes out of there built the buildings. Let's keep going. I've done a little more research on this too. Right? Roll the corn. Traits of Egyptian manners. Traits of Egyptian manners were found amongst many of the nations of South America, mingled with those appeared to be of other origin, of which we shall speak again in the course of this work, right? But at Lexington, Kentucky, the traits are too notorious to allow them to be other than pure Egyptian. In full possession of the strongest complexion of their natural character, that of embalming, which was connected with their religion. The Mississippi, which disembarges itself into the Mexican Gulf, is in the same north latitude with Egypt, and may have be its likeness to the Egyptian Nile, invited those adventurers to pursue the course till a place suited to their views or necessities have presented. The ancient Punic, Phoenician, and Carthaginian languages is all the same. The characters called Punic and Phoenician, therefore, are also the same. A facsimile of the characters as copied by Dr. Adam. Hebrew, people. You see that? I told you Phoenician was speaking Hebrew. Phoenicians are connected to the Cretan. I just showed you earlier in the chat. Cretans are connected to the Phoenicians. The Phoenician mother goddess is Europa. She is the mother of the king of Crete. All the same people. Now, why are they saying Lexington, Kentucky, the traits are too notorious to allow them to be other than the Egyptians? You see it? And they talk about the 33rd parallel. The 33rd parallel is the Mississippi River going around the earth. You're going to hit the Nile. It's all on the same parallel of earth, 33rd. That's where they get the 33rd Freemasonry stuff from. Look, Mississippi, right? Same north latitude with Egypt, the 33rd parallel. Somewhere in that parallel. On the other side of the earth. With the same type of languages. That's crazy. That's fire right there. Let's keep going. Kentucky itself, where we think we have found the remains of an Egyptian colony or nation, as it is in the case of the works and catacomb in Lexington. It is in latitude but 5 degrees north of Egypt. So that whether they may have visited America on a voyage or exploration. Now, these damn white folks is sitting here telling people that the people in the catacombs in the quarry in Lexington, Kentucky are Egyptians. Roll the corn, man. That's why they know about the 33rd parallel, people. So now, let's get a little deeper into what he's saying. The same latitude, 5 degrees off from Egypt. Why are they saying that? This is why they saying that. This is why they saying that. Ottawa Mounds is on the 33rd parallel, people. Built by the same people. Moundville, Alabama, 33rd parallel, built by the same people. Y'all understand it now? Poverty Point, 33rd parallel, Louisiana, same bloodline of people. Vicksburg, Mississippi, with the military park on top of the mounds, same people built that on the Mississippi River. This ain't no coinky dink. That these sites on the other side of the world are right there in Egypt and Samaria. This ain't no coinky dink. This is a civilized culture building But the mounds are way older than the pyramid. They can stop lying. The mounds are way older. Earthen mounds are before stone pyramids. All over the world. It's just common sense. They can say the mound 800 years old, but they lying. Ain't no way in the hell the mound 800 years old and y'all pulling prehistoric bones out of there of 7'5" people. Prehistoric bones of 7'2", 7'3" people. Them people come from thousands of years ago. Those are not no 800-year-old Indians, bro. Stop it. Everything was huge in prehistoric times. These are the people that created the knowledge of astrology and agriculture and took it around the world. It's exactly what that is. Now let me show y'all something. Now this is America. This is America. Let's go look at Russia. Shit don't make no sense. It makes sense to me though, but I'm gonna show you. Let's go look at Russia. Same build, right? Same build, columns, triangle over the door. Russia. Way in Russia. Let's go look at Virginia. So look at Virginia. Now, okay. Now y'all see the top of that building, right? Let's go look at mounds in Tartaria. You see that? Hold on, let me zoom that in. Hold on. You see that? See that mound with the same triangle that's on these buildings all over the world? See that, right? Y'all starting to figure out who built all this shit, don't you? Y'all starting to figure out who built all this shit? Please. Okay, this is the ancient culture evolving with the mound. With the triangle, it's called a pediment. A pediment. You see the line right there? Let's go look at the inside. Y'all think ain't nothing inside that mound you want to. You think nothing ain't inside. The evolution of, I made this shit. This is the inside of the mound. Let's go look back outside. Just think it's a dirt mound you want to. Look at the mound. Look at the door. Look at the insides. See it? Under the ground. Look at the door with the triangle, right? Now you go see shit like this. Okay, now we get it. Okay, yeah. See, people be speculating about Tartarians did not build them buildings. Tartarians are Mongols. They are ignorant. They have no math, no science, no technology. These are not Tartarian buildings. Ain't no fucking Tartarians. It's just us. People want to dwell on this topic, trying to get views and shit. But tell your people the truth. Either you don't know it or you just trying to get views. It don't matter to me. But you better find out who really built this stuff. Stop playing around, dropping these goddamn Tartarian buildings. The 7-foot tall Tartarian. Shut up. Our ancient culture built this. Roll the corn. Okay. Let me show you. Columns, pyramid shapes. You got to understand, it's evolving. It comes from the mound, looking like this. Then you start making stuff look like this. With the columns. Then you start making shit look like this. Okay. Think it's a game. Think it's a game. It's the same. Listen to me, y'all. When I get the feet of a pyramid and put the feet into this building right here, they gonna line up the same way. Both of them got the summer solstice. Both of them got the, you can hit the front door with the sun and it shine right on the floor on the summer solstice. Both of them align east to west, all that shit the same. Then, hunter-gatherers come with this. Hunter-gatherers stick their pediment up in front of the building. It looked like this at first, then they stick their shit up there. Now it look like this. Y'all put Apollo and Apollo and all these damn Greek garbage ass mythology characters up on the building. The shit was not there at first. That shit wasn't there. See, this the difference. Some of these states ain't got no money like that. They don't even put nothing up there. See, Virginia ain't even putting nothing up there. They ain't got no money. Now you go to Washington, D.C., they'll make something to put in the hole. Look at dude out there. Scoped in the pediment that go on the front of the U.S. You see it? On the front of the U.S. building. House of Representatives. It's an old one. Same shit. Now look at Russia. Look at Russia. Which they claim this is Tartaria, right? Russia. Look at Russia. Same shit. So now you understand. These people were evolving over thousands of years, getting smarter and smarter and smarter and smarter until they were attacked and colonized and civilized, so-called civilized, because they learned European knowledge and then they call them civilized. Now, why do they call it the 5 civilized tribes? This is why they call it the 5 civilized tribes. They culturally assimilated our original name. The Choctaw turned into the Choctaw. Then you take the Choctaw, Native Americans who are from Siberia area, Mongolian area, you mix them with the colonizer. The French colonizer has a baby with the Mongolian Choctaw who assimilated their name from Choctaw, the melanated people. The Choctaw assimilated Indian has a baby with a French colonizer. They have a son. He signs the Treaty of the Dancing Rabbit and gives away the land of all the Choctaw and the Choctaw. They give away all the damn land, right? Now, why do they own slaves? Why do they own slaves? Because they fucking colonizers. That's why they own slaves. Their dad is French. He's a colonizer. He taught his son how to be a colonizer, right? Therefore, them are not Indians. Therefore, they gave away the land and enslaved the original Indian and culturally assimilated their name, people. Now, when the prisoner of war bid ends, now when the prisoner of war bid is over, the sharecropping is over, now we are Choctaw freedmen. Nah, I can't go in no African and come out no damn Choctaw freedman. That don't even make no fucking sense. Either I'm an African from the start, I'm still an African after I get freed, right? If that's the truth. How do I come in the country on a boat, get enslaved, and then come out a Choctaw freedman? It don't make sense. Right? Choctaw is Hebrew. Choctaw, Anumpa, is Hebrew. That's the original name. The original name of the people over here was Hebrew names, people. I want to talk to some of these people, man. Come on up, bro. You say that was a lie. Come tell me why it's a lie. Come on up. Ain't no beef. We just gonna talk it out. You scared? You scared? You got Twitter fingers? You got them Twitter fingers, huh? You ain't tough in real life, huh? Listen to me, y'all. Choctaw Anumpa, the great mother. Oh, he agreeing with me? Okay, I'm sorry. Choctaw Anumpa, the great mother. Ishki, Mother Earth. This is Hebrew. That's the original name of the Choctaw mounds. Come on now. Why is the original people in down south got Hebrew names and then they changed them into Native American names? Native American languages started in the 1900s. This mound is 10,000 years old and y'all calling it a Native American name and your language ain't that old, bro. Come on up here, SWAT. Come on. You don't want to talk? You don't want to talk, huh? Block SWAT right now. Block SWAT. Now, start the break. Now we got to look at it another way, right? Now we have to start searching for the original name of these tribes. If anybody got information on the original spelling and names of these tribes, please email me or DM me or what, because I ain't got all of them, right? I got a couple of them from the South, Chickasaw, Creek, Choctaw. I ain't got the ones on the Atlantic, and Caddo Indians and all of that. It's old ancient names to these tribes. And I guarantee you, if you break the syllables down of those ancient names of these American Indians, it is Hebrew. I'm telling you what I know. Everyone I found the old name to is Hebrew. Everyone. And these mounds were renamed and tribes culturally assimilated with natives and French and British and Spanish people. Right? Because I was just reading about the Khans Indians. K-A-N-S. That's who they named Kansas after. Right? Khans. They named Kansas after the Khan Indian. Melanated people. I got the receipt. We just got to dig a little deeper into these names, find out the true wording of the name, because they are turning things to English, right? How you take Choctaw, C-H-A-H-T-A, then you turn it into Choctaw, C-H-O-C-T-A-W. That's not the original name. Shah is Hebrew. All day, every day. They can play all they want. Roll the coin. And I showed this yesterday, but I'm going to show it again. Here go the Ankh cross found in the mounds of the mound builders in Ohio. Right here. Right here. See that? Now, the deeper and deeper we get, we start looking at the buildings, the ancient buildings in America. Ancient buildings in America, right? We see this symbolism going around the buildings in Chicago, St. Louis, right? Milwaukee, downtown. It's Hebrew, people. Bet. This is stonework of a Hebrew. That's bet. Bet is house, home. See it? Bethlehem, Bethel is Beth on the building. You put Beth first, right? B-E-T, right? Alphabet. Alpha is the A, the Aleph. B is bet for house. Therefore, you put this on your ancient buildings that you built with agriculture limbs. See that? The Tartarian Empire is just something our melanated ancient culture built. That's all it is. They changed it to Tartarian because Tartarian comes from Mongols who lived in that area. But they didn't build no buildings. You got to start looking at the symbolism on these buildings. It's Hebrew. We think this stuff don't exist. This stuff exists. This stuff come from somewhere, people. It come from a certain people on a certain land. Roll the coin. I wish I could show y'all some more, right? Like I showed this yesterday, but I'm gonna give y'all another example. Roll the coin. Let me see. See that? Swastika, Sue. They taught you it was evil, right? It's not. It's not. Su means good. Asti, to prevail. Sanskrit roots, ancient mound builder roots. Su Asti became swastika. It means good fortune in ancient times. See how it's the oldest Hindu symbol too? The mound building culture built all of these. It all come from the same origin, right? This is in Spain right here. Suasti it turned into swastika, good and to prevail. Good. They teach us our symbols are evil, people. That's why you see this today and you think it's evil. It's not. Right? It's not. I'm going to take some questions. It's all our symbols. They told you Baal. I was talking to a guy yesterday about Baal, right? I was talking to a guy about Baal yesterday. See, what people don't understand. Now I'm finna get deep. Y'all listen closely. Listen closely. Listen closely. My cash app is We Know the Truth. Now I'm putting it in the chat. I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, bro. Let me tell y'all some real stuff, bro. I'm finna drop it in the chat. That's it right there. That's real right here. With the red logo, bro. Same logo as my thing. Appreciate you. Let me tell y'all the truth about Baal, right? They taught us Baal was evil. Baal is the devil. Baal is Hebrew. Baal is Hebrew, bro. Baal is Still got something to do with the fertility of agriculture. Now, think about this. If we take a culture to the Middle East, right? And the ancient people are using Baal as Hebrew, right? Now you get the Arab culture, the new culture comes in, who wants to make a man God, right? He wants Muhammad to be God. He wants whatever them other motherfuckers is name. They say Baal is the enemy of Muhammad. Stuff like that. Y'all ever heard that before? Baal is the enemy of Yahweh. Baal is the enemy of some type of Muslim teaching. Y'all ever heard that before? Put some corn in the chat if y'all understand what I'm saying. Baal is the enemy of Yahweh, right? Y'all heard that before? Okay. Why are they doing it? Why are they doing it? Because they know that this was our ancient culture with the Hebrew Baal. They know it wasn't them people. They know it wasn't they teaching. They know nature's teaching and nature's people. We don't want nothing to do with that because we are a pagan society now. So we have to get rid of the ancient culture, speaking of Hebrew teachings that we did not create. Therefore, we want our deity or God to go against the nature teaching. So Muslims always point at YT people talking about Baal. But that ain't the original culture of Baal. Muslims want to act like they created the white man in a lab. Y'all didn't create no white man in no lab, bro. Stop lying. Baal is a Hebrew teacher of agriculture. That's it. Right? The arch. Ain't got nothing to do with no evil. Then, y'all same motherfuckers want to teach. Y'all, that's who taught this too. That's where this came from. That's where this shit right here came from. Watch this. I just showed y'all. That's where this come from. This right here. Hold on. The alien gods. Nibiru. That's where that come from. Ancient people in Mesopotamia trying to make gods out of the people that they know where these people really came from, but they want to make a story to discredit the people. And I hate when my melanated people teach this Anunnaki shit with a passion because you are hiding the real history of your people. Them people over there knew that we were different. We were better than them. Therefore, they want to hide it and make it all evil today. That's why new model Muslims are blowing up buildings. Ancient buildings, ancient mounds and ziggurats, they blowing that shit up. They don't want you to know who taught them their history, where they get their teachings from. They want you to think it's Allah, not a mound builder from America. The Greeks want you to think it's Zeus. They don't want you to know that their teaching came from people from America. Come on now. Zeus is Taurus. Europa is the Pleiades. The Pleiades sits over Taurus in the spring. They come from America. Because we got mounds aligned with the Pleiades all over America. This is a teaching of a people that became the name of these countries. Okay. Afri, they come from here too. Afri, they come from here. Roll the corn. All this stuff come from here. A teaching of Tamari named Africa, people. Literally. The land of Terra, Africa, Tanit, mother goddess, became Afri. Then the Romans saw the land of Afri and called it Africa. Africa was not the first humans. I don't really see, I look at history different. I look at history different. I don't look at history from who was on the earth, the planet first. See, people be looking at that all wrong. You could be on the planet a long time and still be dumb. It don't really matter. You didn't bring nothing to society. You didn't bring no knowledge, no agriculture. You didn't bring no structure building. You could just be running around a monkey man 300,000 years ago, tripping on rocks, busting your head, dying in the river. What you do for humanity? You need to go look where the knowledge came from. This is going to take you to the truth. The first agriculture, the first buildings, mounds aligned with stars. The first farming, civilized farming. The first people living together, eating together. The first people doing culture. First people got morals. First people got morals and ethics. That's what we got to look for. They come from here. They might be old, but when we pulled up, they still were dumb. So it don't really matter. And I hate to talk like that, but it's the truth. Where do you think morals came from? Hebrews. Ibri. Thou shalt not kill, steal. They come from us. We had morals. They did not have morals. Therefore, we always clashed because they had no morals. They were hunter-gatherers. They was attacking us. We was trying to teach them. They literally telling you with this fake-ass alien story that we taught them people how to farm, bro. When we taught them, the bloodline mixed, and they came back and took out the old kings. Because the hunter-gatherer side mixed with us is just good enough to take over. They still got that raid and hate in them. But they got our strength and knowledge now. So now, these are the people who ended up being the black nobility bloodlines of Europe and Africa. They got the drop from us. I just showed you the Berbers got their language from the ancient culture that was Hebrew. They got all the knowledge, the drops, everything from us. They upgraded. They wipe us out, take our castles, take our buildings, take our agriculture land, and live right there, all the way up to the day. I'm gonna tell y'all how deep history is and how fucked up history is, y'all. This how fucked up history is. We built the Cretan people, and they can quit lying over there in Europe. This bloodline of people built corn walls and mounds and structures in Europe and Greece. They can stop lying. This is how they look right here. I'm talking a long time ago. Corn walls, castles, structures. You think these people ain't build no castles? Let me show you. See, they look at these people in Egypt and think they wasn't building nothing grand, just pyramids. No, hell no. Roll the coin. I'm gonna show you what they built. Right here. Dominion Majesty. You see them columns? You see them columns? You see this right here? How them Capitol buildings look, big dog? Put the Capitol building up to that and tell me who made it. See, this shit really 1, 2, 3, ABC once you know what you're looking at. Once you know the cultures that you go search and look at what they built, These the damn Capitol building right here. Why these same buildings in America? This in Greece now. This is on an island in Greece. How the fuck did a Capitol building get on the island in Greece? Crete, the Crete area. Think about it. Look how it look. We ride by these motherfuckers every day, downtown. Talk about a hunter-gatherer built it. Hey, that's how old we were building shit look like this. The Cretans came to Greece in 2000 BC. That is 4,000 years ago. This building is 4,000 years old. And they talking about they made it in the 1880s. Get y'all hunter-gatherer stealing ass away from here. I just showed y'all the Minoans brought corn and metals to Egypt. Did I just show y'all that? The people who bought the corn to Egypt built this. Where do they come from? Here. 2000 BC. It's coming together now. The Atlantean, the Hebrew from here. The Minoan, the Keftua, the Cretan. This how they look. Don't you never forget how they look. Don't forget how they look. Don't forget how they look. Just like your damn auntie and your mama and your cousin. Right now. Don't you dare forget how they look. Now, I just showed you the building with the same damn top as the Capitol. Let's go look. They tore it down. It's still a piece of it up over there, though. No lie. It's still a piece of it up. Let's pull that back up so you can look at it. Right here. See it? Architectural styles of the Minoan. Now, that's our bloodline, people. We the people on them ships. We the people took that ship from the Mississippi, Gulf of Mexico to the Mediterranean Sea. Because Crete sits right in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Where's my map at? Go on my map, roll the coin. Crete sit right in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. Damn, that's the wrong one. I'm looking at the islands. Hold on, I thought that was it. Right? Let me find that map. You have to understand where everything's sitting at to understand the truth. Now look at the Cretan mound. You see it? Greek Minoan mound with the Mississippian cross on top of it. Right outside of the damn castle. Right outside the castle, people. I just showed you. Let's keep going. Now, if this ship, the Phoenicia, left the Mississippi River and went to the Mediterranean Sea, and the people start building around there, right? Let me find, I know I got a map somewhere. Mike can't find it today. But Crete sits right in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea below Greece. Right below Greece. And they was using this symbol right here. Let me show you the symbol that the Cretans and the Phoenicians were using. The Cretans and the Phoenicians. Phoenicians, Punic, then the Berbers got it after us. Sign of Tanit. That's the Ankh. Now, the Ankh, the teachings of Tanit, got taken. I just showed y'all the Berbers got it. The Berbers changed the name of this to Afri. The Berbers changed Tanit to Afri. Right? So when the Romans came in and saw the Berbers talking about the mother goddess Afri that they got from Tanit of the Phoenician, They called it the land of Afri, which became this. This is North Africa now, where the Berbers are from. Romans came into North Africa, saw the Berbers worshiping the Tanit god, which became Afri, and they named the North Africa the land of Afri, Afri-Terra, Africa. So when you say the Romans named Africa, see, a lot of people just stop with that knowledge, just trying to say the Roman. Africa is a Roman name. You don't even know where that shit come from, bro. Our people got to go deeper. Africa is not named after Afrikaners. Afrikaners, that white boy, named himself after Tanit, Afri teachings. They created nothing. Quit giving them credit for anything. Whatever you hear them say, they got it from one of our cultures and changed the name on it. This is an American teaching because that's the summer solstice for agriculture. And it became Afri, right? So therefore, an American teaching transformed into the name of Africa. We name Africa, literally, and Europe. We had the first languages. That's what I'm trying to tell people. They can quit acting like this, you know. People always thinking about Aramaic and all that shit is older than Paleo. It's not. It's not true at all. It's not even an English language if it wasn't for us. It's not even a Latin or none of that shit if it wasn't for us. That's what people don't understand. They try to separate things not knowing the real truth. The real truth is all the languages came from our pictographs of our people. Then it became words and letters. Then it became whole words and sentences. Right? Let me find a receipt to that. I know I had it. So therefore, I just showed y'all in that receipt that we brought some type of pictoglyph language with the Puntites in the Nile area. And then the cuneiform came from Hebrew, out Paleo too. And then that turned into other languages like Arabic and stuff like that. Where did that receipt at? I can't find it. Now, I told y'all the Cretans, the one built them buildings. Then you got the Phoenicians. Then you get early Greek. Then you get classical Greek. Then you get Latin and English. Right? This was once the bull's head. Then it became some type of plow-looking Hebrew letter with the Phoenician. Then Greek started throwing it into letters. Then it became Latin. Latin is nowhere near older than this. This created this. So we have to understand how languages came about. I just showed you the Cretan came from America. The Phoenician came from America. Same bloodline of people, them two. That Paleo Hebrew came from here. Now you see that Phoenician letter? See that Phoenician letter? Aleph? That was found, that's been found in America. A lot of times. And I told y'all Aleph, right? Aleph. Let me show, let's go back to that. Aleph. Just to show you again what I'm talking about. Aleph. There you go right there. This is what the alphabet is named after. Alphabet. Bet is a house. Aleph is the ox and the plow. Right? This is where you get alphabet from. So Aleph is this. This turned into English and Latin and Greek down the line. This is the origin of the languages. You see it? We still say bet to this day. Bet it up, big dog. We still say bet to this day. So I want y'all to understand something. These ancient buildings are made, see, the way it's shaped with the columns and the pyramid in the front is made by Tamari culture. Because the Cretans are from here. The Minoans are from here, and they are brown-skinned people. These are the people who built Tartaria. These are the people who built Moscow. Moscow is in the shape of the Pleiades star system, which is Europa, people. Come on now. Let's get deep. Moscow is in the shape of the Pleiades star system. Tartarian-style buildings are shaped just like the Pleiades. Look it up. Moscow is called the city of the seven sisters. We built that shit. It's Russia, right? It's Tartaria, right? We built that shit. Same bloodline you got. Let me get my laptop. Same bloodline in your vein right now today. From the southeast of America. Same bloodline that's in your veins today from the southeast of America built Russia. Because these people is not from there. Moscow. Seven Sisters City. Watch this. Now I gotta break out the laptop. I can't stop the live no more. Watch this. Let me show you. Let me cut this off. Roll the corn. Watch this. The world owe our bloodline for everything. They be acting like they don't. They got us fucked up. Moscow, seven sisters, seven monumental style skyscrapers. Moscow, Russia. Built after World War II and symbolized the Soviet Union's post-war superpower status. Cap. Why is y'all calling Moscow the Seven Sisters? The Seven Sister Monuments. Cap. Hold on. Give me some images. Show y'all some of these buildings. Look at these buildings. See it? The Seven Sisters in Moscow, Russia. All aligned with the Pleiades star system. Look at this shit. All right. Y'all think them hunter-gatherer built that y'all want to. Talking about some Tartaria. No motherfucking Tartaria. We built that shit. See what I'm saying? Let's scroll down. Now, Moscow. Watch this. The red star. Watch this. What is the red star? Hold on. Let me show y'all this big ass red star on top of the building. On their flag, they got the red star. You see it? The red star. Now, what is the red star in the sky? What's the red star in the sky? Watch this. Hold on, let me go back to all love. Let me see. What's the red star in the sky? They try to say it's Joseph Stalin, right? That's what they try to say. See how they try to say the red star, Joseph Stalin, communism. That ain't what the fuck the red star is. It's Aldebaran. I can't even spell right now. Red star. Hold on. The red star of Taurus. Right? Now, really is 8. Really is 8 of these motherfuckers, right? It's really 8 of these buildings. Let me show you why. Red star, Pleiades. Now watch the lineup. Watch this. There we go. Now we get to some real shit. Now we get to that gangster shit. Hold on. Now we get to that gangster shit. See how Aldebaran, the red star right there? Going to the Pleiades. I told y'all this is the ecliptic loop. The Hyades, the Pleiades, and the horns of Taurus. Didn't I tell y'all that? Now, now in Moscow, they got a building with a red star in it right there. Then you got the 7 sister buildings over here. Built exactly like this. Y'all think I'm bullshit. Hold on. Let me see if I find the map. Let me see if I find the map, bro. You see it? This is the loop of the Ankh, people. This is what shows in the sky before the summer solstice, before the dawn. Right? So you see this in the sky before the dawn. Then Sirius rises with the sun, and then you get the helixual rising. That is the key to life for the harvest. Summer solstice. That's why the Pleiades, this is what Europa stands for. Europa is the Pleiades, people. Zeus is Taurus, the horns of Taurus. It's mythology. You get it now? Roll the corn. We created this for agriculture. This name Europe. This name Africa. Y'all take this shit a joke. Roll the corn. This is not a joke. Let me see if I find a map of Moscow with that layout. I got a receipt of it, but it's old. I can't pull it up right now. They might not let me. They might not pull that up too fast. And nah, not too fast. Not too fast. But this is what they mean, y'all. Horns of Taurus, Aldebaran leading to the Pleiades. That's why the bull always pop up with all the artifacts. Right? Moscow. I wish I had a receipt of that. Had a receipt of that. But now y'all, now you gotta understand now. Right? You gotta understand that a lot of cities are built this way. Let me put this up something in the background. A lot of cities are built this way so I can see the chat. A lot of cities are built that way. Moscow, let me see. 7 sisters. I gotta show y'all that map. It's on here somewhere. It's on here somewhere. Hold on. Cause here we go right here. Here we go right here. It's crazy. Watch this. I'm finna show it to you. Get this shit out of here. Let me show y'all something. Watch this. Now, you see that? This is Aldebaran. This is the Aldebaran building right here. These the Pleiades stars building right there. You see it? Now, if this is Aldebaran, right? It should be a red star on top of the motherfucker. Right? Hold up. If there's Aldebaran, what's the name of that building right there? That's the college. Damn, what's the name of that building? I can't remember no more. I think it's a college. Hold on. Let me see if I find it. You see it right here. Right here. Now, the Aldebaran building. I hope they show me the building, man. Internet be bullshit. Roll the coin. Internet be shucking, man. Hold on. It won't even show, won't even blow it up. Now, do y'all see that star on top of the building? Right there? Hold on. See that star on top of the building? That represents Aldebaran. The big building with the star. Right there. See it? Then you go out into the city, east to west, aligning with solstices, equinoxes, everything. And here go the whole layout right here. This the Aldebaran building with the red star on top of it, representing Aldebaran, and these are the Pleiades buildings. Just like this right here. That's fire. That's fire. That is fire, and it is the truth. It's the truth. Now, people don't want to believe. People don't want to believe that people were that sophisticated. That you can build a monumental buildings aligned with stars that huge in ancient culture. They don't want to believe it, but it happened, right? Because ain't no way in the hell that city is supposed to be aligned like that with these 7 monumental structures, right? Now in America, we got mounds like that. We'll have one big mound for Aldebaran, then we'll have 7 mounds shaped like the Pleiades off a mile or two, and people be thinking it's different mound complexes, right? Let me show y'all. I think I'm trying to think of the name of that. Now let me show y'all the ancient culture.